Welcome back to the Rogers Center for inning number 8 in the final game of the regular season for 2012. The Toronto Blue Jays hold a 2-1 lead over the Minnesota Twins. Brandon Morrow still on the mound for Toronto. And we are back to the top of the Twins order. Denard Span, the center fielder, will be leading off, followed by the right fielder Revere and the designated hitter Joe Mauer. Denard Span, thus far for day, is 0 for 3. His last at-bat was in the 5th inning. He grounded out to first. Brandon Morrow still pitching for the Blue Jays. Here's the first pitch of the inning. Outside, ball 1. The Blue Jays scored 2 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the 3rd. The Twins came right back, managed to squeak out 1 run against Brandon Morrow. That's been the only real Twins threat of the game. Here's the pitch. Fouled away down the right side. Count is 1-1 now on Span. Bottom of the 7th inning, for those of you who are just joining us, Omar Vizquel, playing in what may be his final game, hit a bloop single to center. And this place just exploded. Standing ovation to begin the at-bat, and a standing ovation when he made it to first. And a bunt attempt goes foul down the first baseline for Span. The Twins at this point in the game trying anything they can to get men on. And a bunt attempt down the first baseline by Span went foul. So the count goes to 1-2 now, with nobody out still. Morrow into his 8th inning of work. We told you last inning Brett Cecil was warming up in the Jays bullpen. Now they also have a right-hander out there, Brad Lincoln. Morrow looks in, and the windup, and the 1-2 pitch. Span fouls that off. A line drive into the stands behind the Blue Jays dugout. Looked like it just missed whoever was down there. Span still alive. At bat, count still 1-2. Luis Perdomo, the right-hander, is warming up in the Minnesota Twins bullpen. Here's the pitch. Span fouls off another one behind home plate. Hitting .283 on the season, Span is great at wearing out opposing pitchers. That's one of the best traits of a leadoff man you can get, is if you're having difficulty getting on, that dogged determination, even if you don't get on base, you still make him throw you pitches, and you just keep fouling them off, and so you tire him out. This next pitch will be the 106th on the night for Morrow. The 1-2. That is blooped just into the glove of Hechavarria, who sprinted behind second to come up with a nice grab. So the first one's down here in the top of the 8th.
Right fielder number 11, Revere.
Hechavarria sprinted behind the bag at second to make a nice catch on the blooping hit. And now comes Morrow's real test in right fielder Ben Revere, who has missed hitting Morrow on 2 separate occasions, is 3 for 3 in the game. All 3 of his hits have been past the mound into center field. Here's the pitch. Low and away, strike 1. Dome is closed on the night, this being the final home game. It was foggy all day here in Toronto, and he tried to pull the bat back on that one, a check swing, but the ball goes foul. The count is 0-2. Bit of a cloudy day. The sun was starting to peek out towards game time, but they decided to keep the roof closed. 0-2, the count on Ben Revere. And this is a key at bat, both for the Twins and for Brandon Morrow. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the ball in the dirt, and Morrow finally gets the better of Revere. His 11th strikeout of the evening.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
So Brandon Morrow finally gets the better of Ben Revere, his 11th K on the night. And now he just has to get Joe Mauer to get out of the inning. 2 away here in the top of the 8th. Jays still leading 2-1 over Minnesota. The defense playing straight away behind Morrow. Mauer is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Fly ball, straight away left. Davis under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Brandon Morrow. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays still leading 2-1 here at the Rogers Center. You're listening to Blue Jays Baseball.